Good morning. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're assembled here today for the solemn and consequential purpose of administering the oath of United States citizenship to 7 applicants who have met all requirements established by law to become citizens of the United States. Before I proceed, I ask that we please stand for the presentation of the colors by the McDowell High School Air Force Junior ROTC. And I now ask that everyone join Sergeant Anthony Stone in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you could please remain standing while we play our Pledge of Allegiance. While we play our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, the court recognizes Molly Anglin, Assistant United States Attorney for the Western District of Pennsylvania, who will offer the motion for the grant of citizenship to the applicants here this morning.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is my pleasure today to introduce 7 candidates for United States citizenship. They come from 4 countries of the world, including Bhutan, Peru, Taiwan, and Ukraine. Each person has voluntarily come forward to state his or her own personal declaration of independence from all former allegiances and loyalties, just as our forefathers did 250 years ago. Each candidate is of good moral character, attached to the ideals and principles of the United States, and eligible in all respects for citizenship upon taking the prescribed oath of allegiance to the United States and its Constitution. Your Honor, the candidates for naturalization are now ready to take the oath of renunciation and citizenship.
Thank you, Attorney Anglin. Your motion is granted. Applicants, as the final step in your journey to citizenship, our laws call upon you to take an oath. The oath has 2 parts. First is the oath of renunciation, followed by the oath of allegiance. For the oath of renunciation, I will recite the oath, and at the conclusion, please say, "I do." Applicants, please stand and raise your right hand. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Please state I do.
I do.
And for the oath of allegiance, repeat the following statements after me. That I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law. That I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law. That I will perform work of national importance under civil direction when required by law. And that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. I'm pleased to welcome and congratulate each of you as new citizens of the United States of America. At this time, we'll now play a video that was created by Charlotte Mathias from Communications High School in Wall Township, New Jersey. She is the winner of the, you may be seated, I'm sorry. She is the winner of the Courts Community and Rule of Law Committee's video contest for 2025. Her video titled, What Democracy Means to Me, will be played at all naturalization ceremonies throughout our judicial circuit for 1 year. Our circuit includes all the federal courts in Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and the Virgin Islands.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, my name is Sophie Grodman and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Stella Curto and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Taylor Giberson and I am 15 years old.
Hi, my name is Ralph Quinn and I'm 15 years old.
Hi, my name is Emily Yeh and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Kowalski and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Dave Vilakova and I'm 15 years old.
Hi, my name is Savannah Williams and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Sophia Santillo and I'm 16 years old.
What does democracy mean to you?
To me, democracy means the ability to choose.
Democracy for me means being able to express myself and my opinions without being persecuted for them.
In a world where not everyone has the ability to choose, I'm so grateful to be able to, make my own decisions, and it doesn't depend on, my background or my abilities. It's just like who I am as a person.
I aspire to be a journalist, so having rights such as freedom of speech and freedom of the press is going to be very important when it comes to having a career.
Elect leaders that will really put your views into real action. And in a lot of other countries, you can't do those things.
To me, democracy means the protection of my individual rights. If you're from a wealthy family or if you're from a poor family, everyone has the same opportunities to build yourself up if you want to.
That I'm given the right to express my opinion and my beliefs through voting and protesting.
It means that I can have opportunities that I wouldn't have if I lived elsewhere.
My grandparents moved here from Italy because they were in search of a better life with their families.
In the late 80s, my father immigrated from the Soviet Union.
My great-grandparents immigrated from their European countries to America because they were being persecuted for being Jewish.
My grandparents came from Poland during World War II. They were sponsored by an American family in the South.
They came from Cuba.
Before coming here, my grandfather was not very financially well off, and by coming here and working really hard his entire life, he was able to help financially support not only his kids but his grandchildren as well.
My family came from authoritarianism and corrupt leaders, and they didn't get to choose who was in power. But now, in this country, I can choose who's in power, and I really value that.
My great-grandmother Martha came from Poland and in New York City was able to practice her religion freely. That got passed down to the generations, and now me and my family are able to practice freely.
Me and my family now have all of these new opportunities that we wouldn't have if they didn't come here and risk everything to form a better life.
I have so many opportunities and privileges that my family has given me to do even better. Even when in a completely new world, my family was able to thrive with the opportunities America provided them.
As a woman in America, I feel really lucky. I have equal access to jobs and education as men do, and in other countries that's not possible.
And I've been to protests with my friends and advocate for women's rights and LGBTQ+ rights.
Even though they came from hardships in their home country, they were still able to make themselves a living despite being immigrants.
I'm able to do and express myself in whatever way I want to, and I'm not conformed to do what others tell me to.
It gives me opportunities to come to school every day and get an education that I truly value. It's going to help me in my future by allowing me to have rights that will help my career, such as being a journalist, just being able to do my job correctly.
I'm given equal opportunities despite my background, despite who my family is, despite where I came from, despite my gender. I'm given the same education and job opportunities as everyone else, no matter what it says on paper.
I'm very proud to be a first-generation Chinese American.
In America, we are able to love who we want and be who we are without anyone taking those rights away from us.
And I'm really lucky to be able to voice my opinion in this country.
We just have the freedom to be ourselves.
Thanks to the Constitution, we all have these rights.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Matthias and I'm 16 years old.
I'm Avery Garr, and I'm 17 years old.
When Avery and I first started directing this project, we didn't know how powerful it would be to hear about what democracy means to people our age.
Everyone had different backgrounds and stories to tell, but what really connected everyone was hope. There was this idea that our voices matter and that America gave us the freedoms to use our voices to better our future.
Our generation isn't perfect, but we've seen both the challenges and possibilities in our democracy. But that's what makes us believe in change and believe in a future that's better than the one before it.
We learned that democracy is about believing in tomorrow,
And that tomorrow can always be better.
and that it's up to us to make it that way,
That's the real promise of America.
and the power of using your voice.
All right, the court is now pleased to acknowledge and welcome two distinguished members of our community. Wuji Ahmad from the City of Erie Mayor's Office, who serves in the role of New American Affairs Coordinator, and Dorothy Bloom of the League of Women's Voters. I now invite Ms. Ahmad from the Mayor's Office to offer her remarks to our new citizens. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Mayor Devlin is so sorry that she couldn't be here this morning, but she sends her congratulations and best wishes. My name is Wuji Ahmad, and I serve as the coordinator of New American Affairs for the City of Erie. On behalf of Mayor Devlin, I am honored to be among the first to congratulate all 7 of you as fellow citizens of the United States of America. Erie, tucked along our Great Lake, has a unique story, one that closely reflects each of yours without the hardworking, resilient immigrants and refugees who brought courage, determination, a strong work ethic, and most importantly, hope. Erie would look very different today. Our city's story would be incomplete without the immigrants who have helped build it, strengthen it, and move it forward. Immigrants like my own family, as well as Taiwanese, Peruvian, Bhutanese, and Ukrainian, the 4 countries where each of you are from. I know that your journey to reach this moment has not been easy, but I hope you feel the gratitude and pride we all share today on your behalf. As we write Erie's next chapter, it would be incomplete without the strength and richness you bring to our city. Always remember that you are an important part of that story. Today, at this moment, the possibilities that lie before you are endless. And whatever path you choose, please know that I celebrate each of you and am here to support you in any way that I can. Erie is stronger because you are here, and our future is brighter because of the role you will play in it. Thank you for allowing me to share this special day with all of you. Congratulations and best wishes for health, happiness, and success.
Thank you, Ms. Ahmad. I now welcome Ms. Dorothy Bloom, who will speak on behalf of the Erie chapter of the League of Women Voters.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, new citizens and esteemed guests. I'm with an organization, the League of Women Voters, that was formed 100 years ago in order for women to get the vote. And having finally won that war of getting the vote, and it took over 65 years to do it, I would like to tell you that we are devoted to the idea that everyone who is entitled in this country to vote, and most especially you 7, will have an opportunity to get registered and will avail yourself of that opportunity to vote. Because quite frankly, if you don't vote, democracy will not stand. So it really is up to you and all of your guests and all of your families to take advantage of this opportunity and vote when you can. And to make yourself informed of what's going on by talking with neighbors, with listening to television, radio, pods, whatever it takes. Please make sure that you know what's going on and take advantage of that history that you probably study just to get your ability to get to become naturalized citizens. So I encourage you to do that. The organization that I represent, together with Erie Insurance, provided these bags. That's so that you will have something to carry all your paperwork in as you leave and continue to use in the future for shopping. And in that bag, you will find this form. And this is your voter registration form. I will be downstairs today outside of the jury assembly room to help anyone who needs help filling out one of these. And I certainly would like to help you. So please stop at my table and let me help you with this, and I will even take it over to the courthouse for you. So I look forward to seeing you downstairs. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Bloom. And now it is my privilege to add my congratulations to you. This event is a high point for those of us in the court that have the privilege to preside over these ceremonies. It is a joyous time for everyone in the courtroom because the receipt of United States citizenship is such a precious possession. And it is one of the rare occasions where everyone in the courtroom is happy to be here. Citizenship is a priceless heritage growing out of the struggles of people like you who have come here from all over the world, building this country into the wonderful place that it is. Most Americans receive their citizenship as a right of their birth, but all of you are very special because you made the choice to become a citizen of this country and then worked so very hard to achieve your goal. Getting to this day has required many steps: waiting, study, and examination, all while working to provide for yourselves and your families. But by virtue of your experience in achieving citizenship, you will always place a special value on it because of the many sacrifices you have made to obtain it. Those of us fortunate enough to have been born here prize our citizenship as well, especially when we recall the struggles of our ancestors to free this country as an independent nation, or in my case, in my father's and grandparents' travels from poverty to new hope in a new world. As new citizens, right now, you are very aware of all the rights and powers a citizen has afforded to them by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, including your freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to vote, and the right to own property. You must never forget that along with those rights come tremendous responsibilities: the duty to vote, the duty to serve on juries, and the duty to respect and tolerate the views of your fellow citizens. The previous speakers today have discussed the importance of exercising your right to vote. So I would like to expand a little on another duty, service as a juror. Our individual freedom is of great importance in America, and as you know, the Constitution protects any restrictions on our right to liberty. Jury trials are a great example of the Constitution's safeguards on our right to liberty, and we depend on citizens like you in order to ensure that accused individuals can have a fair trial comprised of a jury of their peers. I hope that if any of you are called to serve on a jury, you remember the important role that it serves in our Constitution and take that responsibility seriously and support the integrity of our community's legal system by serving as a juror if you are so called upon. America is what it is in large part because of people like you. This country is unique among nations. It has achieved its greatness as a nation because it is a patchwork of people from other countries with different backgrounds, cultures, religious beliefs, and ideas. All immigrants have contributed in some way to the richness, strength, spirit, and vitality of America, and that's what makes America so great. President Ronald Reagan, in a speech made on January 19, 1989, observed, "We lead the world because, unique among nations, we draw our people, our strength, from every country and every corner of the world. And by doing so, we continuously renew and enrich our nation. While other countries cling to the stale past, here in America, we breathe life into dreams. We create the future, and the world follows us into tomorrow. Thanks to each wave of new immigrants to this land of opportunity, we're a nation forever young, forever bursting with energy and new ideas, and always on the cutting edge, always leading the world to the next frontier. This quality is vital to our future as a nation." I echo President Reagan's opinion and believe that it's the dreams of immigrants like you that built America and continue to inject new energy, new vitality, and new strength, making the United States of America the greatest place in the world to live, work, and raise a family, all because of the endless possibilities it has to offer. As citizens, you also now serve as guardians of the freedoms and liberties upon which this country was founded. It is a great responsibility. It is our common duty as citizens to protect our freedoms and liberties and to promote the values of inclusivity and diversity that made this country a special place, one admired throughout the world. Indeed, we all share a sacred duty as citizens to ensure that our government, of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall endure and continue for those who follow us. This is a very special day for you, a time of great excitement, and I'm proud and honored to be part of it. On behalf of all the judges in the court for the Western District of Pennsylvania, and especially the bankruptcy judges, congratulations. I would also like to recognize and acknowledge the hard work and efforts of the staff of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Office that are here with us today and made this day possible. So thank you very much. I now invite Attorney England, Ms. Ahmad, and Ms. Bloom to join the Naturalization Services in the pit to congratulate our new citizens as they receive their certificates. Just get in a row here. You'll be first. You have the bag?
I have,
Okay.
yes, I have
All
a
right,
bag.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best to pronounce your name. If I make a mistake, I'll apologize now. I'm getting better at it. So. All right, we have Anna Cecilia Armstrong from Peru.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Annie Chen from Taiwan. have Basnet from Bhutan.
Congratulations.
Maria Jacobs from Ukraine.
Congratulations.
Saijan Rai from Bhutan.
Congratulations.
Bibi Rai from Bhutan.
Congratulations.
Bhagirat Pongkarel from Bhutan. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, I'd like to offer my congratulations once again. Now please stand as we retire the colors. All right, thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to sincerely thank the McDowell High School Junior ROTC for their services today. Let's all give them a round of applause. I'd like to remind everyone that there's a reception for everyone in attendance today, sponsored by Mercyhurst University in the Richard A. Nygaard Rotunda, which is on the first floor on the other side of the building. So just go downstairs where you came in, and you'll see it across the way. These proceedings are now concluded, and we will have photos taken as a group, and then if you'd like individual photos with anyone that's here, we're happy to stay for that as well. So thank you.